Welcome back, everyone. Let's do a quick episode where we improve the user experience for conforming actions a bit more. So let's see what we have so far. Let's rotate a bit. Okay, so let's choose a unit. We click move, and the entire path is shown in the button to confirm. This isn't really looking so hard. So let's improve that a bit. And I'm going to do that by making sure that our move action, the action, will have a description that we can use in the button that makes a bit more sense. Something like move to and then the final coordinate of the path. So let's go into our action tests and create a test that checks for this description. So we create a function test move action description, and we need a path. And let's see where to now, for instance, here. And then we go here. And in the end, it doesn't really matter that much what the path looks like, as long as we have something to validate again. So let's create an action, a move action with this path. And then we assert that our action description, which we will add in a bit, is the same as move to, and then we take the path a final x position and the path's final y position for the last coordinate in the path. So I think this should make some form of sense. However, the action does not have a description yet. So let's go to our action and our move action, and let's create a description. This will be a computed variable of type a string, and we will make it so that if we have a last coordinate in our path, then we return a move to last coordinate dot x, last coordinate dot y, and otherwise, for now, we'll return an empty string. Let's check if this is indeed also what we have in our test. Let's see, our test would then need also parentheses around these. So let's run the test. Okay, so the test completes. I also want to have a message if a description if I have an empty path. So we'll create an action that has an empty path, and then I want to assert that the action dot description is move to and some unknown place. So let's run the test. This one fails, but we can solve this quite easily. Run the test again. And now it completes correctly. Okay, so let's use this in our content view. What I want to do is I don't want to, well, we can get rid of this print statement also, but more specifically, I don't want to have here this just the current action. I want to use the current action's description. But this fails because action does not have the description. Only the move action has the description at this time. We can solve that by making the description a part of the protocol. So the protocol needs to have a description, and to prevent all the other actions from failing, as a default implementation, we can do what we did in the past. But because the move action has its own description, that overrides the default implementation. So now if I go back to my content view, I should be able to build and run. So let's see what this does. Okay, so let's choose one. Let's choose move. So we can we get the execute move to. We get the dotted the value without a path, and you can execute this one, which really doesn't do anything. And I don't think it really makes a lot of sense that you can do this empty path or empty action. So to improve on this a bit, I also want to make sure that our action knows if it can be completed or not. So I want to have a test where our move action can complete returns a true when path is empty, not empty. Yeah. Okay. So let's say we have an action with a move action with a path, and only one entry is even needed. Then we can assert that our action can complete is true. This one, of course, doesn't compile because canComplete hasn't been implemented yet, but we'll do so in a bit. So let's go to our move action and also make sure that we have a computed value canComplete. Let's return true for now. Let's replace. And the test succeeds. However, this one always returns true. So we also need to test the other case that it returns false when a path is empty. So we need again an action, this time with an empty path, and then action.canComplete should return false. Well, if you run this test will fail. So we need to add some more intelligence, and that can just be that we return path is empty equals false. If the path is not empty, then it can be completed. So let's build and run the test. Okay, now the test passes. Let's go into content view. And I want to show this button not just when there's a current action, but also if current action can complete. However, again, current action is of type action, not specifically a move action, meaning that the protocol in general doesn't yet know anything about the canComplete a variable, so we need to add that as a protocol requirement. So this one we can add. Then as a default implementation, we'll say you can complete. And now this one should no longer complain. We can build and run. And let's take this one. We can move. We don't see the button yet, but once we click somewhere, we get the execute move to. And now we have indeed the coordinates, but not the entire path. So we click execute and then it stopped working. So let's move this one. And let's move our rogue here to 2, 2. We can still rotate. And that's it for today. Next time I want to work on reachable tiles. So now at this time you can reach any tile while moving. I want to limit movement for an entity to a certain range and highlight only the places where you can actually move to. But that's for next time. Thanks for watching and have a good day.